What's up, people? Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88 here, and welcome to this edition of the Tech Report. Apple was a little behind on Siri privacy. Now it's way ahead. The default opt-out is the right call. It's been a good 24 hours for defaults. Motion smoothing might stop being the default on TVs. Fitbit has a real shot at making the de facto default smartwatch for Android users who desperately need one. And the best default of all, the default opt-out on Siri recordings. A key part of this story is that Apple straight up apologized. That apology is totally warranted, and I'd like to briefly explain why. If you haven't been following all the drama surrounding smart assistants saving your voice on their servers so humans could listen, I wrote a piece about it earlier this month. The main way Apple was and is better is it more aggressively anonymizes users' data from Siri, but there's a limit to how anonymous a recording of your voice can be. Apple slightly updates policies can be found here, and they're worth a read. However, it came to actually managing the data that Apple was storing. Siri was actually worse at privacy settings than Amazon or Google. You couldn't use Siri without having your voice saved and potentially listened to by a human. For one thing. For another, Apple did not and will not offer a portal where you can review and delete all your voice recordings and transcripts. The only way to delete that data was to simply turn off Siri and voice detection, and that was the biggest problem. Turning off Siri is way too hard. There is no single button for it. You had to just know that a few vaguely related settings did it. There was no easy opt-out. Opt-out. Google and Amazon weren't angels, but their past history with privacy scandals at least set them up to know what to do when their respective assistant listening scandals hit. Apple had to scramble. It shut down all human review and then hunkered down to figure out a fix. Then fix the company that has come up with puts it where you expect ahead of everybody else. There will now be a default opt out for Siri recordings and a promise that no third-party contractors will hear your voice. There will also be a clear, simple button you can toggle to opt in if you want to be helpful. Apple may not have the experience of dealing with privacy scandals necessary to give users clear control over their data it was storing right away, but now it's also a fast learner. Amazon and Google should follow Apple's lead on the default opt-out. It's not just fun to say. It's a best privacy practice. And pretty much, there's more information here if you guys want to pause and read. Here's some more information for you guys, and that's basically it. But anyway, that is it for this edition of the Tech Report. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and until next time. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88 saying see you later.